Here's how to do the basic blind hem stitch. Start with a threaded needle with a knot on the end. So imagine that this is like the end of your trousers or something, you're going to be hemming them, because a blind hem stitch is typically used to hem trousers or pants, and it's called the blind hem because the stitches that are going to show from the right side will be pretty invisible if I were using the same colored thread, but I'm using a black thread so you can see what I'm doing. So I'm going to start just on the top of that fold of my hem, and I'm going to start there because I want to hide that knot on the inside. So I pull that through, and I'll trim my tail later, but the knot will be hidden. And then I'm going to come up onto the pant leg or whatever it is that I'm working on, and I'm literally going to be just catching a few of the strands of the fabric. You don't want this to be a big stitch because, again, you want it to be somewhat blind from the right side. So I'm going to pull this through. So I've caught the top, and now I'm going back down to that fold, and these stitches can actually be a little bit longer because they're not going to be seen. And I'm going to catch maybe like, you know, almost like 1/4 of an inch of that fold to anchor in the stitch, and then go back up to the main part of the fabric. And again, I'm just catching just a few little threads there. I'm going to pull that through and come back down to that fold, and I'm just going to take a little bit bigger of a stitch here because these aren't going to be seen. So that anchors in the stitch. Come back up, catch a few little threads there, and then back down to the fold. And you'll see, once I run this all the way along my hem, on the right side, there's just going to be these little peaks of the thread. Now, if this was the same color as the fabric that I'm working on, you would barely see them. So that is how you do a basic blind hem stitch.